show you a Korean ramen, whatever the hell I have in the fridge. And I hope you guys like it. I actually think it tastes pretty good. So let's get started. All right, for you American folks, I'm going to show you what I have in my fridge that I'm going to put in this ramen. So we're going to use a chicken stock, and then we're going to add some of this right here. This is called gochujang. It's Korean pepper paste. We're going to mix that a little bit in with the chicken stock. It's going to give it a little spicy kick. In the ramen, we're going to have some ground up turkey, kind of like a larb, which is kind of like a meat salad. We're going to add fish sauce in that. I know you guys don't know what fish sauce is, but it's actually really good. Really salty though. A little bit of sesame seed oil and soy sauce. You guys probably know what that is. All right. And then we're going to add some fresh zucchini, some garlic, some onions, and some seaweed. Kind of like cut it up into strips, and that's going to go in there. And we're going to use a Korean noodles. And then for the hot sauce, we'll use some this bad boy. And then of course we got this right here, which is the cilantro oil. I made that a couple videos ago for a breakfast, and it's still been in the fridge, and it's actually tasting better the longer and longer it sits. All right. Well, shit. It didn't record the other one, and I already put everything in here. So I'm gonna tell you what I did. Ground turkey, a little bit of oil. You're gonna brown that up a little bit. After that, you're gonna add some chopped onions, some garlic. Then once you add in the garlic and the onions, you're gonna go ahead, add your fish sauce. Just enough to whatever your flavor profile is like. Soy sauce and sesame seed oil. And because you're adding in a lot of saltiness, you wanna kinda balance it out. Take a little bit of brown sugar, sprinkle that on top, maybe like 2 teaspoons. And then you wanna cook that down. When it's towards the end, if you have fresh lime or any kind of acidity, go ahead and add that in. I just have this concentrated lime juice. Just gonna do 2 circles of it. And then I chopped up the Thai peppers. What am I doing? I chopped up the Thai peppers and I added that into the dish as well. I gave a little pointer. Instead of using a knife to chop the Thai peppers, I used scissors, and then kind of hold it on the back end on the stem. That way, you know, if you accidentally have to scratch your eyes or anything like that, it's not going to burn. So this is cooked down. I'm going to cook it down a little bit more. I'm about to take the noodles out, and then I'm going to assemble the bowl, and I'll show you how it looks. All right, so noodles are done. I'm going to go ahead and take that off the stove. Just going to go ahead and rinse it out. Now I got cold water running here. You kind of just want to stop the cooking process because it's going to cook a little bit more once the broth from the ramen's in. Okay. So for the ramen, I'm going to use some zucchini, and I'm just going to grate it. Kind of get like thin slivers. Good. Sorry, my allergies are killing me. I'm going to take the seaweed. You don't have to put seaweed in it, but I like seaweed, so we're just going to cut thin strips. About good. Okay. Noodles are done. Just rinsing it off a little bit. Trusty tongs. All right. So we put the noodles at the bottom. Grab some zucchini. Make it look nice on the side. I've actually got some dry shiitake mushrooms. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just cut it up smallly with scissors. But these are dry, but it's going to reconstitute in the broth. Okay. We're just going to get a little bit of that turkey. So this is what the ramen looks like before you put the broth in. I'm going to put the broth in, do the finishing touches, and I'll show you what that looks like. So we're going to take our chicken broth mixed with gochujang. You're just going to pour that on the side. Going to add our nori, which is seaweed. Then we're going to take some of that good old cilantro oil that we made for breakfast the other day. Just going to go around. Now, if you had fresh cilantro, obviously you can use fresh cilantro. I like mine spicy, so I'm going to add a little bit of the hot sauce at the top. All right. See right there. Let me get a little closer view. That is my ramen. It's very good. Something I played around with the other day. It's just a simple broth, simple ingredients, full of flavor. If you guys want to try something like this, go ahead. If you mix up, you can mix up the ingredients any way you like, and let me know how it turns out. Don't forget that like button. Peace.